Alright, if you're just joining me, call sign's Black Knight. I've got my 3 Spitfires in escort. I'm going to get going here and taxi out. And get this bird in the air. Get this plane rolling. As I say, I take off with my Spitfire fighter cover already up in the air, and then once I get the welly up, I want to try and get around to the base and then call in the cover 18, get these bombers flying with me. I think I'm just going to call in a package of lates and see if they stay with me. And I don't leave them behind, so I want to get the proper number. So I got to wait till that shuffles through. As I get around to the right side, I'm going to make sure I drop my prop pitch. And then also throw my supercharger early. So I'm looking at lates at 44. So I'm going to come around and pick up the group and head to this. This brought a different loadout. I think I'm going to do the 9-500s and see if I can't carpet bomb this Luftwaffe Flubenzenlager 9L. Get on course here in just a second. So I want to type in, again, less than cover 44 space 6 space VIC3. I'm ready to call them in. So as I turn to get on my course bearing and get my heading, from here it's about 108. Again, call signs Black Knight. Hey, I fly dogfights. I fly bomber hops with large formations. Hopefully by tomorrow, 2 o'clock, I'm going to post in the Wimpy forum. Get together, get some gatherings together to turn the tide of the war right now. The Germans are beating us up, so we need to get the bomber operations going again. Click enter. Okay, bombers are in, my 6 wellies. Okay, now I'm going to just get my directional gyro set to where I want it. Let's see, I'll put my course directional gyro, my course heading, and see what we got. That's 112. 108. Come to the left just a little bit. Keep the climb going. Now I want to hit my course pilot, my course autopilot one time. That'll keep the direction and then allow me to climb without having to fuss too much. I'm going to climb pretty hard because I'm starting from a forward operational base. So I'm going to try to get to at least 11,000 feet to make this run. So I'm focused on the 2 groups. I've got 3 Spitfires, but they're called in separate. Now I could put up and turn on, I've got to put in the coordinates, which is 307756. So for all of you that are interested in running bomber operations, you hit your window. I'll bring it up here so you can see it. We go less than KA for add. You're going to add a Knickerbein point, which is 307756 space and 171815. 171815. And I'm going to hit enter. Now that that's in, I'm going to drag my window back down here. I don't need it anymore. I only put it up there for you guys to see it. Mainly my server information, chat and chat output is in the lower left hand corner of my screen. I don't have anything else on my screen. I don't need the window up to tell me what's getting hit, what's getting shot. Secondary controls in the late you don't need. In a Blenny, yes. In the early Wellington with the older bomb sight, you can use secondary to get your velocity and your altitude. But in the late version, you don't need all that stuff. Other than that, hit that like button and subscribe. This is Black Knight flying for the TWC, the Wrecking Crew. Always looking to recruit more pilots. I need bomber pilots. I need fighter pilots. If you can, just send me a message, i.e. via text in the chat window. You can always get a hold of me in the chat window. If you're watching, I'm just flying a bomber hop, which is relatively easy. Once you get on course, the general course you're taking, you just set it up and go. You can then go through all the seats. You got 2 gunner positions. You got your bomb sight position. Turn your light on. If you zoom into the bomb sight, you can always see your plus symbol. Make sure you get a salvo mode. Make sure all 9 bombs are salvoed. Go back up to the pilot's seat and just finish your climb. I'm going to take a look at the radar, see what we got, if there's anything in front of us. I don't see much. Looks like we got a fair flight straight across. Hopefully we don't get jumped. Let's see how many blue pilots we got in the game. We got Ranger, Igor, Kipari, you know, they'll probably all be looking for me, so again, going to try to get to those targets. Let me bring up my chat window. Make sure the headset is recording just in case someone comes on. We bring up the YouTube chat window. Make sure it is Black Knight. Okay. Go to the live chat. Let me bring up my chat window. Okay, I've got the pop-out chat ready to go. So if you send me a message in the chat window, I'll try to get to it. I'll check it every 5 minutes as I cross the channel. If you're joining me, call sign's Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hit that like button and subscribe. Again, flying to Wellington, relatively easy. Once you get the thing on course pilot, course autopilot, looks like temps are starting to push. I'm going to drop my throttle down to 5 pounds boost. Goal is not to speed away from your other group. Try and keep them tight together. I'm going to call them in even tighter now. So I'm going to hit less than CDIST. It's cover distance. And I want to set that to 40. I want to bring them in nice and snug. Let's see how we do. Got a couple of fires off Hawkinge. Doing some aerial recon. 9,000 feet. Got a fighter just west of Ashford, 11,000. Always keeping an eye on that right engine. You can't be as high as 240 for a long period of time. If you go up to 240 and you get a chance to back it down, you might save your engines. But if you're on 240 on an engine, so 225 to 240 is when you want to be checking your engines. 230 is pretty good. But I like to back it down from 230 just in case you run hot. I'd say 225 is golden. Again, we're not even to the hottest of altitudes. I consider a hot altitude roughly 8,000 to 9,000. 8,000 to about 12,000 is the range. Set the beam to 108, and that's about what I got on that reading. So I did a K start. It's saying go left. deserve good cover. I wonder if that's a Ranger. Bye-bye, Ranger! You gotta really keep this group in tight, man. If you can box your planes really well. See if I can make it there since Ranger knows where I'm going. Oh. Made it to the French coast, just south of Boulogne-sur-Mer. You got Boulogne-sur-Mer, you got French Point, French Cliffs, Calais. Let's see, Calais, got Sandy Spit, and then Dunkirk would be up there. Right on track. Alpha Yankee 17. Just crossing the coast. Goal is to get to Bravo Delta 17. About 4 grids to go. Again, trying to bomb the Luftwaffe Flugbenzager Lager 9L, whatever that. I guess it's airplane fuel. Keep it simple. I'm not German. I'm just an American mutt. That looks like a possible mobile radar. Says 400 feet of elevation. I wonder. Customize. Let's go to. Let's make that adjustment. Took it up 30. They're saying 400 feet of elevation. So I got the coordinates plus 401. Let's see if that puts it on target. I gotta come left twice. Not seeing it in the distance yet. Check the map. Anything coming to us? Nope. doors are open. We've got to get close. On target. Unless it's moved. Right on it. Crap. I missed my other bombers. Now I'm going to have to fly a circuit. Oh, I think we got it. Boy, we got lucky on that one. Let's get back home. Now we just gotta find some crazy motorcade. I'm going to fly back towards Boulogne from there. See if I can't find this motorcade. drop a flare on this target. Get him. Just trying to get home now. Got attacked by Jory. I'm losing fuel out of the one engine. I just got to try and find this crazy motorcade. I can't believe those guys haven't dropped yet. Get him, boys, get him. Roger.
Yeah, I'm going to start DCS and going and have a look at those.
Updates.
Yeah.
Roger. I would fly like just a quick mission with the 51 or the 47 and try to get that ammo load out. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I want to have a look at it. I haven't flown DCS in a long time. I'm probably going to have to do an updates, you know.
Yeah.
When did this all happen?
Today.
Oh, today? Today?
Today or yesterday, one of the two.
Oh, okay. Oh God, welcome to DC Update 1.16.22.16. Oh, wow, this is big, huh? I wish I had your video card, Ari. Seriously.
Well, looking at the price of the 4080s, it's like you almost should have waited. Heck, you can get a 4080 now for the same price I paid for my 3080.
But what is a 48? I mean, 48. You got a 3080 Ti, didn't you?
Yeah, they got a 4080 Ti for the same price that I paid for mine.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Nah,
yeah.
It's like, it's almost should have waited. It's like they come out with a new graphics card like every 3 months now. So it's like...
Well, right now, only the 4090s are available, but they're hard to find. Yeah. Let me go to Micro Center, see if they've got any 40. See what they're selling for. Jeez, if I bought one of these things, fucking Joe would divorce me. Okay, let's have a look here. They got the 4000 series.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see
a 40
what they
series.
have. Yeah, the 4090. The Extreme Aero Triple Fan 24 gigabyte, $16.99, $1,700.
Yeah, that's
God.
still it's 200. It's 200 more than what I spent on mine. So that's what I'm mad about. You're getting a 4090. Yeah.
And this thing's got 24 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah, and you're getting a 4090.
Okay, there's Zotac NVIDIA 4080 Trinity overclock triple fan, 16 gigabytes, is only $12.99.
Yeah, see, that was the exact same price I got my 3080.
Yeah, this is the 4080 Trinity. That's not the Ti. But it's got 16 gigs.
fly a Hurricane this last few minutes. See how much time is left. About an hour 30. I gotta try and recon and find this motorcade. So I'm gonna go high altitude. Take some recon photos and see if I can't relocate this Oberst Hans Seidman staff motorcade. It's 12 hours old.
God, Harry, this update is huge. It's going to take me 11 minutes to do this update.
It's not bad.
It's huge. This thing is massive, major, man. I've never seen an update this big. There must be more than just adding new bullets to the 51.
Yeah, they updated the cooling system on the Spit on the 51. They've updated quite a bit.
I'm glad to hear that they did some Second World War stuff. They've been spending too much damn time on that F-18. It's going to be nice when we got Stukas and Heinkels and all kinds of weird stuff flying around here.
In DCS?
Yeah, in DCS.
Not going to happen. Not in our lifetime. I mean, hell, man, it's been 3 years on the Corsair.
Yeah, that's
and the guys, the Lancaster,
the
Lancaster guys actually have a Hurricane done. They just don't have anybody to do the flight model.
Hurricane?
Yeah, they have a Hurricane already done, but they don't have anybody to do the flight model.
Why don't they just model it off of Eclipse Nova?
Why don't they just give it to Nine Line and have him find somebody to do it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they can do it. There's a guy out here that makes unbelievable mods for DCS. He ought to start making World War II stuff. He made a fantastic C-130, Hercules C-130. So damn good. It's so well that Eagle Dynamics employed the guy. Eagle Dynamics said, okay, we want you to make a real one for Eagle Dynamics. Here's the code.
So he's working on it, or what?
Yeah, no, he's working on a real one now for Eagle Dynamics so that they can sell. But he's C-130 was just phenomenal. It's beautiful. I got it. I fly around in the thing. Oh, it's awesome. It does everything you wanted to. Use the C-130. Yeah.
So there's already a C-130 in the game that it used the cockpit for.
Yeah,
Not understanding.
No. Listen, there's a C-130, a flyable C-130. He made the cockpit and everything for it. It's a flyable C-130. It was introduced as a mod. It was such a good mod that Eagle Dynamics employed him and said, we want you to make another one, but here's the coding for Eagle Dynamics, and just produce what you've already done, put it on and we will release it. And they're paying them for it.
Roger.
Yeah, it's
so
got
with the mod, what are they using for the cockpit? My question is, it's not, how did he mod the cockpit, put a cockpit in it? That's what I don't understand about DCS. So
No,
he
Harry,
used
but
a
it's a
cockpit from
C-130
something.
cockpit. No,
Oh,
it's
wow.
it's a C-130. When you're sitting in it, you're sitting in a C-130.
Okay.
So it's not like he took a DC-3 or DC-4 cockpit and put and used a C-130 skin on it. He made the entire plane.
Copy.
I don't know how, but his mod is so good that he's now working for DCS, and he's also going to make other planes too, other than the C-130. He's going to be, once he's done with the real C-130, which is going to be sold, but I'm not going to buy it because I have his mod. And his mod doesn't mess anything up either. You can use his mod. People are using his mods in their sims where you can be a transporter. You can transport. Oh, let me tell you what this is too. This one guy was telling me you pick that thing up, you fly it from one airport to another airport. Say now you red and blue fighting red, we take a red airport. You can fly that thing or touch it down, and you can
Capture.
open up the window.
Yeah, you can base capture with it probably.
Yes, and you out the back will roll out a Patriot missile site or whatever it is, and you can set up, it sets up Patriot missile sites and stuff, and a couple of tanks and everything roll out the back there. It's amazing. It's amazing. Just a couple of key commands like Shift G or whatever. The back door opens up and out rolls these tanks and stuff. 6 or 7 tanks or 2 tanks. You get an option what you want to do. And these things roll out, and they set themselves up there. And now your base is now armed. And this was all made by a guy that does mods. I wish that dude would have done some World War II stuff for us. I'll see if I can get you the link, the mod link. Yeah, while I'm talking about it. Let me go to. Okay, I'll send it to you. I've just asked a guy by the name of Death Merchant to send me the mod to download the C-130 Hercules, and if there's any up, he'll send me the latest link. He's the one that uses it on his website, and when I get it, I'll send it to you in private message. You get it, Harry. It's incredible, and it's a mod, and it doesn't mess with your DCS at all. It doesn't create what you call it, you know. If you like, when this thing is done, I'll start the C-130 and jump in it and do a feed. You can see it.
Copy.
Yeah, you can go in these modern day missions. You can go transporter now, and you can transport soldiers and whatever from one place to another place.
Copy.
Yeah. Ask for an escort. Say, I'm going to take the C-130 now. I need an escort. Most times you fly by yourself. Remember Captain Sim?
Yeah.
Okay, well they did a C-130. Let me tell you something. This is that quality as well. That's how
Copy.
good this thing is. Yeah. Probably old Captain Sim C-130 that he did.
Probably.
Hey Jill, here's a picture, Blake. Hey, Jill, you hear what I said? Here's a picture of Blake. Yeah. Oh, it's her birthday today. Lucky. Blake.
yeah, I know. I was thinking.
The lucky.
Yeah. You mean Blake? Funny as hell.
Those two black comedians, they are freaking hilarious when they get together.
He is funny. I like Dave Chappelle. Still a big fan of Dave Chappelle. I like this Saturday Night Live. They've tried to cancel him so many times.
Is he the short, fat one or the tall, thin one?
No, tall, thin guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like the short, fat one. I think he's his humor is a little drier than Dave Chappelle's. I don't know what the short guy's name is.
You mean Kevin Hart?
Yeah. Let me see. I don't know. Kevin Hart is either good. No. This is no. This is no, not Kevin Hart. It's two black comedians, and they get together and they just do all kinds of.
Are you talking about the Hodge twins?
No.
Conservative comics. They have their YouTube channel. Call them fat, but I'm trying to think of a kind of heavier set African American gentleman. I'm trying to think of who would be.
Yeah, and when I do a Google search, they come out with. What's his name? Bill Cosby and
Richard Pryor and Eddie
yeah. These guys are funny, man. These guys are. They're the ones that started all this balake stuff, you know.
Oh, okay.
This guy, he's a teacher at school, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna read out the roster.
If you're here or not.
Yeah.
And he does all the different names.
That guy, I can't think of his name, but my oh God, Balake.
You mean Blake?
Oh, you mean Blake? Yeah, that's what I said, Balake.
Sometimes you just gotta laugh. The world's too crazy right now. You just gotta laugh. People, I think in so many ways we lost our sense of humor and developed this thin skin of sensitivity versus just being able to laugh.
Well, I ask myself all the time, you know, I start thinking of a word and I keep saying the same word, and if you say it over and over and over again, after a while the word starts sounding really weird, you know. So, yeah, I said to my wife, Jill, well, how do we know it's not balake?
Yeah.
Where do we
know?
Where do we come up with the word Blake?
Yeah. How far do we got to go back when we got all of these letter sounds?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows that the Americans and heck, even I would say the South Africans really have beat up the English language, especially with the blend of Afrikaans and hell, we've bastardized the English language so bad, you know.
Yeah, the South Africans took it even. They took it another couple of steps. Believe me, there's words there and sayings there that, or just, you know. So when I go back, which has been a long time, but when I do go back, sometimes I'm like, huh? What did you say?
Huh?
That shouldn't be. Well, if he's stuck behind trees and stuff, it's difficult.
Well, I'm going to do a recon. I'm going to climb above 20,000 feet. Just climb right over the point.
That's why I like 1946 ground pounding, and 46 was a little easier to do than it is in cliffs because you got less trees there. In 46, you could find your targets easier.
Well, the one thing about 46, it wasn't until the collision trees came out. You had people flying through the terrain, and the terrain wasn't dictated by the server side, if you remember correctly. You could have trees on your game and then be flying with somebody, and he's bouncing in the trees. It wasn't until the modded trees, collision trees, and in here, same thing. It wasn't until the server side started to set that, you know, people bouncing in and out of the trees.
Yeah, you lose them. You can't see them. Yeah.
Correct.
Anyway, the reason I want a newer video card is to experience DirectX 12. The 1080 Ti is not good with DirectX 12. I'm just staying with 11.
Copy.
How's your family doing there? They doing
Good,
okay?
good. Yeah, everybody's alright.
Well, Mike's just maybe he has some finals to do next week. This last week, this last year of college, thank God.
Katie's got, she'll graduate in December.
Oh, good.
So, December next year.
She'll be a teacher then, right?
No, social work. Hopefully school social work.
Yeah. It's too bad old Phil Stiles is gone. Left DCS. He was major, yeah. He did a lot of nice maps and stuff. Well, I understand why he left. I understand.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like I said, the genre of pilots, people that are engaged, are not getting any younger. They're getting older. So if you're not gonna put producing, World War II aircraft in hyperdrive, well, then you're not gonna get my flight time. I mean, I'm not gonna try and build a server around it, and if you're not gonna have era-based planes and stuff like that, you're not gonna make an effort. It's like, yeah, we're coming out with a Corsair, but you have no competition for it. You have no Zero. Are you bringing out a Japanese carrier along with the SX? What are you doing to have an actual Pacific flight and fight to give us a Pacific map, like the Battle of Midway? If DCS was smart, they'd give us the Battle of Midway, with the release of the movie.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but if there's no enthusiast wanting to build the models, then you're not going to have it. So, in my opinion, Nine Line's got to just start hiring some modelers and start getting plans and begin to get on the offensive and say, okay, I've got a year to produce an F6F Hellcat. I've got a year to produce the Corsair's just about out. I need a guy producing a Zero. I need a guy producing another higher level, Japanese plane, like, what is that, a Kayabashu or whatever that plane is. And then you have a guy working on a bomber, Japanese. You've got a guy working on a flyable Lancaster. You got a guy that could produce a Spitfire or a Hurricane. Get a guy working on a Spitfire early series. You already have the map for the Battle of Britain, but you got no planes to fly it in. I mean, why release the Normandy? Why release the Channel map? You know what I mean? And not have any planes to go with it. It's like every time I look at that map, and I've flown it, and it's very enjoyable. But imagine if you were flying a Hurricane and a 194 and an early Spitfire. Man, game on. You've already got the map ready to go for Battle of Britain. You just need the guys building you the planes.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. That's like with these guys, with Team Fusion. I mean, the visual patch for VR, I'm really hoping it's an early Christmas. If not, I'm really hoping then it's for New Year's. But you need to get something out to really draw a lot of people back to it, especially the VR pilots.
Okay, how do you, the P-47, how do you turn the gun sight on it? Can you just talk me through it?
You're asking me that. Okay.
Oh, it's down on the
It's on the panel.
Yeah,
it's on the panel on the left-hand side by your left thigh.
Right. Yeah. That's right. some reason my damn track IR is not zooming in. Okay, gun sight is on, but it's not showing up.
There's a dimmer switch there or something. A toggle.
Yeah, the toggle is on. The actual switch is on.
Is the battery, is your batteries on, or is your magnetos on?
Yeah, the engine's running. Yeah. The top toggle is, it says gun sight is on. That's a knob that is turned to the right. It's on. But there's a switch down it somewhere that I need to turn on. I can't read the writing. Let me try different glasses. They should have a number that you push and a panel comes up. Generator, PETA on. Oil on. Oxygen. Yeah, gun sight's on.
Sure, I'd have to sit in the cockpit to do it.
Oh, yeah? Oh, no. Harry, we gonna go eat lunch somewhere?
Copy
I'll
that.
be back later. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll have to, when I get back, refamiliarize myself with this thing.
Copy that.
All right, see you later.
Later, Dave. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye.
let's see. Let's see if I updated to where that goal is to find out. Yeah, 13 hours out. AZ-19, AZ-19-8, and it's gone 13 hours. It got to be near Calais or Sandy Spit. I guess I'll go near Sandy Spit. Let's grab some bombs. Let's see, I'll do a rearm refuel. Now I gotta shut everything off. Try that again. $19.9.3. Oh, we got him. So I'm gonna put in KA 269 261 Too bad I can't load a bomb on. See, that's the thing I'd like to be able to do is... See, and I can't get a frontline fire base. Shit. Alright, let's just go over with the 20 millimeters, see what I can do. Making effort. bombs. Alright, I'll just fly over and see if I can't shoot them up with cannons. Anyways, if you're just joining me, this call sign's Black Knight. I fly with the wrecking crew. Flying a hop across the channel. Like returning Sunderlands. Like Heinrichs. Oh, bloody hell, Knight. Oh. Alright, I'm going to have to take off from Gray's End, so I might as well grab some bombs and set the delay correctly. You twit. Go back to loadouts, make sure I've got 500 pounders. Alright. Bomb fuses. Second. Apply. Yep. All right. Somebody sent me a message. I don't know that language. Close that and see if I can find out what he's trying to say. Translate. I'm not sure what that means. I think I can take off from here with bombs. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get off here with bombs. You know what? Let's have some fun. Let's take the 2D with the 40mm cannons. Let's have some fun. Oh, I've got to wait 2 minutes. That's why I was at the back base. I will wait the 2 minutes. No, I think we'll take the 2B or the 2C with bombs. Wait 2 more minutes. I'll get something to drink. I'll tell you what, if I can get this map flip, I'm going to take a lunch break. Take about an hour off and then I'll be back. Anyways, if you're just joining me, call signs Black Knight. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Just waiting. Alright, let's get back in this game. Let's see if my 2 minutes I can fly. Nope, I've got 13 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's got me in the water. Call in that cover. I guess I gotta be of higher rank. I've got to get off of the tyro status. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to bomb this myself. Before I run into that bomb crater, become a tyro again. Alright, here we go. Let's put these coordinates in again. We are looking for 269. That was terrible. I thought I set it to 11 seconds. No, that sucked. Come on. Oh. All right, let's see what we got. Well, I've got that one, so I'm going to take a break. I'll see you guys on the flip side. This is Black Knight signing out. You guys have a good one.